Investigations are underway tonight after Lincoln High School students say they were targeted with racial slurs at a football game in Orange County.
News 8's Abby Alford is live at San Diego Unified headquarters with more from an alleged victim and what a local psychiatrist is saying about these types of incidents. Abby?
During a time when we see students doing climate change walkouts, gun violence prevention marches, also gender equality. This year we saw the pride flag raised here at San Diego Unified, but then we hear the stories of students being racially insensitive. Psychiatrists say it's a learned behavior and hate has no place.
Racial slurs, offensive language hurled at Lincoln High School students under Friday night lights at San Clemente High School.
A little boy, he asked me, he's like, "Oh, do you do flag or twirl?" And I was like, "No, I'm a majorette, I dance." And he was like, "Oh," and then he responded with calling me the N-word.
Lincoln High majorette Lily Mixon says that the racism started around halftime, where another kid and another adult woman called her the N-word. Other students reported vulgar comments. Lily says that she posted about it online. Activists went to San Clemente demanding action. Now both schools are investigating.
I felt very unwelcome the whole time that we were there.
Another case of racial insensitivity happened at Poway High School 2 weeks ago. One student wore a gorilla mask, another an Obama one during Blackout Night, a spirit event at the football game. Last year, Oceanside students created a deportation board game. The Anti-Defamation League reports nationwide 3 out of 4 students report harassment based on their race, religion, ethnicity, perceived sexual orientation, or gender.
We're seeing more of it now, and it's very disconcerting.
Despite news of students standing up for equality, psychiatrist Dr. Michael Lardon believes that the political climate has stoked this extremism.
We've done better over the last 30 or 40 years addressing racism, but clearly in the last several years in the political climate, things have changed.
Dr. Lardon says that parents and the tools for influence are much stronger now, and to overcome this racism is knowledge.
Hate certainly isn't the answer.
The Anti-Defamation League says that there are 48 schools in the county that have no place for hate programs, which helps build a framework against bullying, bias, and racial insensitivity. To learn more about the program, also to register, which the deadline is October 16th, and other resources, just go to our website at thecwsandiego.com and click on the Hunt button. Marcella.
All right, Abby, thanks.